You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well.
Now it's beef. So, hey, best way to handle beef is to fight.
That's what Tarver said. Just let him fight. Let him fight.
Just let him fight.
No, baby, Floyd is not as near as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off? Sugar is a dog. People don't, just cause his name Sugar don't mean nothing.
Tensions erupted in dramatic fashion when Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. came face to face in a confrontation that nearly escalated into a physical altercation. Roy, visibly irritated, warned Floyd to stop with the online jabs and disrespectful trolling, then publicly challenged him to back his talk with action. "If you really want to prove you're the best, then fight me," Roy said firmly. Their heated exchange stunned the gathered crowd and sent shockwaves through the boxing community. After years of mutual shade and subtle digs, this moment hinted that their long-simmering rivalry might finally be headed for a showdown inside the ring.
You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well.
You think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing.
Though they reigned in the same era, Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. couldn't have traveled more contrasting paths to greatness. Floyd built his name through unmatched defensive brilliance, picture-perfect timing, and a career of strategically selected opponents. Roy, on the other hand, became a fan favorite by dominating heavier, stronger foes with raw explosiveness and fearless aggression. Their legacies stand tall, but the comparisons between them often miss the nuance. While Floyd protected his zero, Roy embraced risk and danger, choosing to challenge himself at every turn, regardless of the outcome. That core difference defines their boxing philosophies.
Yeah, I heard all about it. I saw Roy Jones call out Floyd Mayweather after Floyd Mayweather's subliminal disses. I saw it. And you guys are hitting me up repeatedly. Showbiz, who do you have if Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather were to fight? And, you know, I must say, Roy Jones is my favorite fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his career or whatever, Tim T has always shown me love, man. Floyd Mayweather showed me love. His son, his family. Look, Tim T has always shown love, bro. They have kept it a bean. I just never really been able to connect with Roy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen him a few times. But I'm going with Floyd on this one, man.
Roy Jones Jr. hasn't been shy about expressing his doubts over Mayweather's self-proclaimed status as the greatest of all time. According to Roy, Floyd's perfect record is the result of strategic matchmaking rather than sheer dominance. He argues that avoiding prime, dangerous opponents allowed Mayweather to maintain his flawless resume. For Roy, greatness isn't about having an untouched record, it's about stepping into the ring with anyone, anytime, and proving your mettle under real pressure. He believes Floyd's career was orchestrated to protect the brand, not to test the warrior.
Dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Right there, and you LOL'd it, so you don't know. You wanna know why that's so dumb? Because they both existed at the same time, and nobody said that. When they were both occupying boxing at the same time, Floyd wasn't sniffing his jockstrap. And I'm talking about Pretty Boy Floyd and Roy. You can't even argue that because we were there. I was there watching both of them. No one mentioned Floyd with Roy. It's not like they're two different eras and you can't compare them. They were being compared and it wasn't even.
Following Floyd's latest round of trolling, Roy didn't hold back. This time, he fired back not with more talk, but with a clear challenge. He's not interested in a circus act, a choreographed exhibition, or a payday showcase. Roy wants a legitimate boxing match, no headgear, no relaxed rules, and no excuses. His response made one thing crystal clear: if Floyd truly believes in his own hype, then it's time to step into the ring and prove it without theatrics or loopholes.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Shabby was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but
right.
Come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you.
Adding more fuel to the fire, Olympic gold medalist Claressa Shields weighed in on the escalating situation. She firmly stated that the only way to resolve the tension is through a real fight, not interviews, not social media posts, but in the ring. Shields believes Mayweather owes it to fans and to himself to face someone like Roy Jones Jr., a fighter with enough skill and history to truly measure Floyd's greatness. Her call to action echoed what many in the boxing world are now demanding: let the fists settle the score, not the microphones.
Floyd Mayweather savagely trolls Roy Jones Jr. after recent comments Roy Jones made about Floyd Mayweather couldn't possibly be the best and couldn't possibly beat Sugar Ray Leonard, and he had no respect for Floyd Mayweather since Floyd Mayweather stated that he was better than Muhammad Ali. And Floyd Mayweather savagely trolling Roy Jones Jr. as he's sitting on his couch watching Roy Jones get knocked out by Antonio Tarver in the second fight. And then in the second clip, he's sitting on his couch, very, very dialed in, and watching Roy Jones get brutally knocked out by Glenn Johnson, as you see right here. And Floyd Mayweather sitting on his couch, looking at his big screen, watching Roy Jones get stretched by Glenn Johnson and stretched by Antonio Tarver in the second fight. This is the ultimate troll and savage move by Floyd Mayweather. They're both legends. Roy Jones was a legend. Floyd Mayweather is a legend. But we know Floyd Mayweather retired 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. Roy Jones did the unthinkable, jumping from light heavyweight to heavyweight to beat John Ruiz. But when he came back down, he wasn't the same fighter. What y'all think about this? Let me know. It's your boy Blue.
Floyd Mayweather's larger-than-life persona has always been part of his brand, from flaunting his undefeated record to claiming superiority over icons like Muhammad Ali. So when he ridicules Roy Jones Jr., it isn't just casual trash talk, it's Floyd guarding his carefully crafted image of invincibility. But this time, Roy didn't take it as showbiz. To him, Floyd's trolling was a direct insult to everything he stood for in the sport. The jab hit deeper than expected, and the response was anything but playful.
I agree.
You know?
Last one. I know it's been talked about, it's brought up. When I was looking online, I just couldn't believe the back and forth with Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. I don't like the debate. You know, to me, they're legendary, they're Hall of Famers. But I don't understand this beef. I mean, what do you think about it overall?
Beef is beef, man. Smoke is smoke. People don't like each other, man. I don't know why everybody act like they're so shocked. There's people I don't like. Hell, beef is beef, man. And everybody got their egos, and you know, Floyd posted that story where he showed Roy Jones getting knocked out, and then Roy said what he said, and it was like, now it's beef. So, hey, best way to handle beef is to fight.
That's what Tarver said. Just let him fight. Let him fight.
Just let him fucking fight.
You see another exhibition of that.
That's how I feel about all my beef. Just let us fight, goddamn. I want to fight somebody.
So if I had to bet the house, who would I bet on? Mayweather or Roy Jones Jr. if that fight actually did happen?
I have seen Mayweather train, and I was in Dubai with him on one of the exhibition fights. And I tell you that Mayweather can come back and fight professional against some of the best men in the world right now. So.
You're in training camp, obviously, for your fight coming up.
July 26th, meet me at Little Caesars Arena. It's going down.
How you feeling? You looking good? Looking good.
You know,
looking good.
I try to clean up every now and then.
Claressa, thank you for speaking with Fight Hill TV. I'll let you enjoy the...
Roy Jones Jr. isn't treating this like some online feud or a gimmicky hype stunt. To him, this is a defining moment. He sees this as a personal and professional crossroads, one that demands a response. He's not fighting for likes or headlines, he's fighting for legacy. Even in his 50s, Roy remains sharp, focused, and fearless, unwilling to let Floyd's narrative go unchallenged. He wants to remind the world, and Floyd, that true greatness is earned through grit, not just glossy records or flashy lifestyle.
So Roy Jones Jr. recently did an interview where he said that Sugar Ray Leonard would have beaten Floyd Mayweather. Floyd took to his social media and showed him watching every single time Roy Jones got knocked out. And I'm not talking about the regular knockouts. I'm talking about the vicious ones where he was out cold. This is him getting knocked out by Antonio Tarver. We all remember that one. And it just completely just shows his lowlights. But it didn't stop. Like, he did this for multiple fights. Look at him, he just out cold. But he did this for multiple fights. I don't know if you guys know, but Roy Jones Jr. has been critical of Floyd for a long time, mainly because what he says about Muhammad Ali, because he said he's not the best. I think he also states that Floyd only cares about money. He's a boring fighter. He says, meaning Roy Jones, saying my highlights are better than his. And as you can see, he's just going down the line, fight by fight by fight, from oldest all the way to the last time he got knocked out. Just sitting in his living room, just chilling, just watching Roy Jones Jr. just completely obliterated. But what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think Floyd would have beat Sugar Ray? I ain't gonna lie, I'm picking Floyd over everybody. I think he was the best fighter of all time, and I'm named after Muhammad Ali. But what do y'all think? Y'all comment down.
Jones sees Mayweather's fame as a byproduct of showmanship and branding, not raw competition. For Roy, the proposed fight is more than just two legends clashing. It's an opportunity to strip away illusion and reveal the truth about Floyd's reign. As fans debate online, the conversation heats up. Was Mayweather's greatness real, or was it curated? MMA analysts and boxing purists weigh in, comparing stats and resumes. While Floyd has a cleaner record, Jones battled and beat prime monsters like Bernard Hopkins and James Toney, earning respect through danger, not safety.
Like Floyd Mayweather Jr. cannot take criticism well because he's posting several videos of him watching Roy Jones Jr. being knocked out. So I did a video a few days ago saying that Roy Jones Jr. came out and said that he thinks Sugar Ray Leonard would have beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. Like, what's wrong with that? It's just his opinion, you know what I mean? Is he not able to have an opinion like a great boxer like him? It's crazy, right? I'm not too sure why this will be, but might be to do with Roy had said recently that he believed Sugar Ray Leonard would have beaten Floyd. And Roy said Floyd was good at making money, but his highlight reels aren't as good as his. All he said there was facts. Floyd Mayweather's highlight reel is never going to be as good as Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. highlights, this will inspire future boxers for generations to come. The things that he was able to do in the ring, and like, I don't know, he just put himself in so many like handicaps, hands behind his back, hands low, you know what I mean? And still fast enough to just knock you out.
In detailed analyses, Floyd's defensive mastery is praised, but critics note he rarely pursued knockouts and leaned on cautious tactics. Roy Jones, however, fought with explosive intent, delivering knockout after knockout against serious threats. For many fans, that aggression and courage place Roy higher in the mythical pound-for-pound lists. In a newly released promo, Roy doesn't mince words. He directly calls on Mayweather to drop the games, drop the media talk, and fight for real. His tone isn't desperate, it's defiant. He dares Floyd to live up to the legend he claims to be.
Shout out to Mario Drayton on TikTok. So I'm making this video per his request. He says, boy, I don't know about this one. Do a video comparing Jones and Mayweather's opponents. All right, let's do it. Now, throughout their careers, and we're taking into account the time he faced them, they were champions, coming off big wins, and where they were as far as being ranked in the top 10. I'm doing it for both of them. Now, Floyd's top 10 opponents: Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya, Zab Judah, Diego Chico Corrales, Canelo Alvarez, Marcos Maidana twice, Ricky Hatton, Shane Mosley, Jose Luis Castillo twice, and Miguel Cotto. That is a hell of a resume right there. Now, a lot of people's main arguments was, well, he fought a lot of those people when they were over the hill, outside their prime. But wasn't Floyd not either the same age or older than some of these guys on the list, especially Manny Pacquiao? Now, a lot of people would argue that he lost the first fight to Jose Luis Castillo. That fight is extremely debatable because I looked at the punch stats and it was weird because Jose Luis Castillo landed he landed more punches as far as the number, but I think Floyd landed at a higher connect percentage. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong right there. And there's even a few guys that I'm leaving off of this list, but these just, in my opinion, who the top 10 opponents that he faced were. Because, yes, he fought Arturo Gatti, but, Gatti, he was older and he went through a hell of a lot of wars, especially with Mickey Ward. Let's see, he was on the comeback when he fought Juan Manuel Marquez, and Marquez is a natural 135 pounder, and at the time, Floyd was at 147 pounds. And some people would argue that the Miguel Cotto and the Manny Pacquiao fights were a few years too late, but he still fought them when they were relatively dangerous and still in the top 10. Now let's compare Roy Jones Jr.'s top 10 opponents on his resume. And this is from the mid-90s to 2000s when he was fighting from 160 middleweight all the way up until heavyweight, which is 200 pounds. All right, he fought James Toney, Antonio Tarver twice, Bernard Hopkins twice, Felix Trinidad, Vinny Paz, Joe Cal.
Jones continues to challenge the foundations of Floyd's reputation. He sees the undefeated streak not as a badge of honor but as a protected brand, maintained by avoiding real risk. Even though Mayweather, now nearing 50, remains influential and skilled, Roy believes he never truly faced the lions that could have cemented his legacy. According to Jones, real greatness means confronting danger head-on, not calculating your every step. He wants fans to reconsider the TBE narrative, suggesting it's time to separate the myth from the man.
What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. That's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go. It's called.
Roy doesn't stop with Mayweather, he expands his critique to the entire conversation about boxing legends. He names fighters like Sugar Ray Leonard and Bernard Hopkins as examples of true greatness, fighters who didn't just talk, but fought anyone, anytime, without calculated caution. Roy calls Leonard underrated, arguing that his all-around skill set and grit outshine Floyd's carefully managed stardom. While Floyd embraced fame and flash, Leonard and others earned their stripes in the trenches, without the luxury of cherry-picking or brand preservation.
Just wow, man. So I don't know if you guys heard the breaking news, but the legendary Roy Jones Jr. has now officially challenged Floyd Mayweather to a fight. He stated, listen, I don't do subliminals. If you want to prove, even at this age, who's better, let's do it. We don't got to do subliminals. Roy Jones, 56 years of age, right? If you don't know, Roy Jones, who's 66 wins, 10 losses, no draw, 47 wins by way of knockout. He was knocked out 5 times in his career. Stands at 5'11" with a 74-inch arm reach. Roy Jones was asked a few times, particularly he did an interview with another Hall of Famer, an Olympic gold medalist, 2-division world champion retired, Andre S.O.G. Ward. And Roy Jones was asked about, what his thoughts is of Floyd Mayweather. He's always been very outspoken when it comes to Floyd Mayweather. He's never kept it a secret. He don't value Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather made a statement about Roy Jones' icon, right? A guy he looked up to, the GOAT that many people believe, Muhammad Ali. When Floyd Mayweather made the comments that Muhammad Ali is not better than him, that he's better than Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones didn't take that too lightly. Roy Jones was not happy with that.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
That guy, he also almost, just like how you say about me, I never really wanted to fight him, but I did spar with him one time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did spar with him. And it went pretty good. He hit me one time the whole time. Hit me one left hook, that was it. The rest of the time, I kind of did what I wanted to, but the best thing about it was that I knew that for a fast fighter like him, the jab is your problem. That's why Tommy gave him some of the problem in the first fight.
Kept it in his face.
Yeah, he can't stand the jab in his face. I kind of just kept the jab because if you let him move around and do what he want to do, he going to beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was going to say mean too.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off of him? Right. Sugar is a dog. Yeah. People don't, just cause his name Sugar don't mean nothing. Yeah. Sugar is a dog. Yeah. People don't give him enough credit for that. You gotta think, this ain't around between round 13 and 14, I think. Angelo Dundee said, "You're blowing it, son." Sugar Ray Leonard got went there and put these things on Tommy Hearns, who knocked Roberto Duran cold with one shot.
That wraps up today's breakdown. The tension between Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. has gone from simmering to boiling. The call-outs are real, the stakes are legacy, and the boxing world is watching. Will Mayweather accept the challenge and finally face an icon who isn't afraid to trade punches without the script? Or will his silence speak louder than any boast? Stay tuned.